Yo, what's up, Zach? Welcome in. Sorry I'm late. Just saw that you were getting online tonight, dude. That's what's up. But yeah, I was lucky enough to get hair across on a tree, so I'm just gonna do that for a little bit. And then I already have like 80 or like 70 eggs ready to hatch already, so I'm gonna hatch all those. Probably gonna do a shorter stream than usual tonight. So I'll be streaming until like 9 or 10, just playing Brilliant Diamond. Yo, yeah, sorry about the wait, Zach. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stream till like 9 or 9:30, so at least 2 hours, maybe till like 10. But yeah, in this game, I don't know if you know how Brilliant Diamond works, but it's like impossible to get Heracross to show up on a honey tree. The catch is that once you get it, you only get like 24 hours from the time that it shows up, so I can only hunt this until tomorrow at like 6. I got it a different day and I did like 500 resets and I couldn't get it. It's 1 in 4,096 though, so it's like very low odds. Yo, that's what's up. You got how do you even say that thing's name? The Zero Aura SIR. I don't know much about the cards. That sounds like it's a good one though. I think anything SIR is good, and then if it's like a mythical or legendary, then. But yeah, on Heracross, I'm at like, this is 610. So I'm not even a quarter of the way to odds, because the odds is 1 in 4,096. On Mudkip though, I have hatched 935 Mudkip and I still don't have the shiny. And the odds are 1 in 692 because I'm doing the Masuda method, but I don't have the shiny charm. If I had the shiny charm, the odds would be like 1 in 512, but the shiny charm is super hard to get in Brilliant Diamond. And this is the only game that I know of where the shiny charm doesn't work. It literally only works if you're hatching eggs. Like that's the only situation it works for. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's part of why the fact that me getting the side duck was so insane. That was my first ever Safari shiny. Because it's 1 in 4,096, and then there's like about a like 50% chance you fail. And that was my first ever Safari one. But yeah, like even if you have the shiny charm, it's the exact same odds. It's kind of crazy. It does work on eggs though. So I may get it at some point just because I do like doing the Masuda method in this game. But for the all purple team I'm building, I only need 2 more. I just need the Mudkip, and I gotta get a Spiel for the last one. Honestly though, I'm gonna probably do like 500 Heracross resets every time I get one on a tree because it's rare to even be able to get one. It's like a 1 or a 2% chance to get a spawn on a honey. And there's like 20 honey trees and you put honey on them and then you have to wait 6 hours to even check. So it can take some people like weeks to even be able to hair across. I already got one a few days ago and I shiny hunted it and I couldn't get it, and then like once your 24 hours are up, it's just gone until you can get another one, which if you're lucky it could be like the next day. If you're not lucky it could take you weeks. I've actually never gotten a munchlax to spawn on the tree though. They're even more rare. They can only spawn on like 4 out of the like 20 or however many trees. And it's a 1% chance for them to show up on one of those trees. And I don't even think I can find out what the trees are because I don't have my secret ID. But yeah, I'm probably gonna hit like 650 on Heracross, and then we'll go to start hatching a bunch of Mudkips. I just gotta hunt this Heracross while I have the chance. Because just given the method of how you even get into spawn and the spawn rate, like getting a Heracross itself is half of the battle. So I know, and I could Masuda it, but I just want to get a Heracross shiny from the honey tree. And I'm not going to be able to get like perfect IVs and all that like I'm going to have on my Mudkip. Because right now I'm breeding a 6 IV Mudkip with a 4 IV Ditto. So like there's like a 50-50 chance it has amazing stats, but it's pretty much guaranteed like at least 3 or 4 perfect IVs. So the Heracross won't be like that, but it's a guaranteed Jolly Nature because I'm using Synchronize. So if I just get this Heracross, I can actually put it in ZA and then hyper train it and then put it in Champions if I set up shooters, or I can just level 100 it, bottle cap it, use it in the battle tower. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I got the Psyduck walking around with me. Good luck. The lucky duck. I still can't even believe we got the Psyduck a few days ago. It was like the second to last day of Safari Week. First ever Safari hunt, shiny Psyduck. 153 random encounters. We got him on the first ball. I was sweating bullets. I used to think people that hunted in the Safari were nuts. Still somewhat do, but now I get it after getting one myself. Like that was the most nervous I've ever been for shiny by far. It definitely adds something to it once you catch it. The Mega Greninjite stone from Ranked in ZA. In ZA, like any of the Mega Stones that they have ever given out, if you play like a few rounds, you get all of them. It would be crazy if they didn't do it like that. Like if they just had only the people that got the game new could ever have a Mega Greninja. But yeah, no, you can definitely get it. You just have to do some ranked battles. You don't even have to win. And also, like, you start off at rank Z, and then you barely even need to move up ranks to get the Mega Stones. Like, I think if you move up like 1 or 2 ranks, you get like a bunch of them. But to be honest, like the competition when you go in at level Z, it's not even like close to what you're going. Like the battle, do you see me playing when I've been streaming online? Like when I would stream myself doing online ranked battles, like you're not going to be up against that. That's rank A. And once it gets to like rank C, B, and A, especially rank A, like it gets insane. Everyone's just using ridiculous stuff. And it's kind of like that at like rank Z, but rank Z like it's way easier. Rank Z through like F or D. But yeah, you don't even need to win. You can honestly play for like, you can get up to the rank that you need to get up to in probably like 20 minutes if you're like losing. If you win a couple battles, you can probably get all the Mega Stones in like 10 minutes and like 2 or 3 battles. Heck yeah. Yeah, Greninja. Greninja's interesting because it's pretty fast and like it gets used in rank a decent amount, but like once people see a Greninja, depending on what Pokemon they have, like it's kind of a sitting duck with your types. Like it's pretty easy to one shot. But if you run with like a Focus Sash or you use a Mega Stone, and I forget what the priority move is. Like Water Shuriken can be pretty good, like in combo with other moves. Like if you need to finish someone off, priority moves are good. Yeah, Greninja's okay. I actually need to build a Greninja. I still haven't done that. That's like the only water type I haven't, like I don't have a build for. Alright, we're at 624. I'm just gonna get to 650 for Heracross. Just because I want to freaking hunt this thing while I can. Probably gonna hunt the Heracross off stream. Since I only have till like 6 p.m. tomorrow, but yeah, we'll start getting into Mudkip at 650 Heracross. And I already have like a bunch of eggs already loaded up, so I'm gonna hatch them. I don't even need to like grab any eggs from the nursery man. And yeah, Mudkip right now is at 935, so we're gonna go over 1,000. See if we can't get it. I think I have like 60. I think I have 75 eggs prepared already to hatch. Usually I only do like 30 or 60 at a time, but since I'm streaming, I figured I might as well load up a bunch. And just because the hunt is taking so long, I was like, if I do 90, it's gotta be, one of them has to be shiny. Yeah, I've gotten like, I think I have 3 6 IV Mudkips though from this process out of the 935. So that's kind of cool. I have 1 female and then 2 male. 6 IV Mudkips. I can't breed them with each other though, because then I lose the Masuda odds, but I do have a 4 IV Ditto. So I have a 6 IV Mudkip breeding with a 4 IV Ditto. So there's like a good chance we get a really good IV shiny. That's what I like about Masuda, is you can basically handpick the nature, the Pokeball. Even though I'm just using a Pokeball, I probably would prefer Premier, but yeah, you can hand select the nature. You get a really good chance at having like very good IVs. Especially if the hunt takes forever, because if the hunt takes forever, you're going to get a 6 IV one if you're using a good Ditto. Which at some point I need to just hunt. I need to like find what game it is easiest to get a 6 IV Ditto in. And I might hunt one of those for like weeks, or like a 5 IV, because I had someone trade me 4 IV Ditto. The only issue is that I need one from another country, since I have a 4 IV Ditto from Spain. What does your Greninja know? Does it know like Hydro Pump or Surf or Water? I'm guessing it knows like Ice Beam, either Hydro Pump or Surf. And then I don't know what else. Maybe like Dark Pulse. Come on, hair cross. This time might take me months, the hair cross one. Just because there might be some days where like I get hair cross trees or like hair cross on a honey tree like a couple times a week. There's probably going to be stretches where I go like a month without even being able to get one on the tree. So if we could just get this shiny out of the way, that would be amazing. Because the chance of even getting one to spawn in the first place is horrendously low. And we got that part out of the way. I actually got 2 to spawn in like 1 session, which is insane. Like I went to check all the trees. I think there was like 12 that I could check, and 2 of them had a hair cross, which is that is actually insane. If I ever get a freaking Munchlax though, I still haven't gotten one. I'll probably shiny hunt that thing like 10 hours straight. Yo, National Ref Ball League, welcome in. My favorite Switch game, it's honestly hard to say. I really like Brilliant Diamond a lot. Like that's the game I played the most hours on other than ZA, which I did my first ever shiny Living Dex in. Honestly, it's probably those 2. It's probably, and then I like Fire Red, but I don't really know if that counts for on the Switch. Even though you can play it on the Switch now. But yeah, I'd probably say Brilliant Diamond and Legends ZA. I have Legends Arceus, I still haven't played it though. And I've heard like once you play Legends Arceus, it's like the best game, so. I was gonna play it, but I had just played like every Pokemon, or I had just beat the league in every generation leading up to ZA. And I had like 2 or 3 weeks before ZA, and I was like, I'm not about to start another game right before another game comes out, so. I'm doing some projects that I'm about to build a all purple shiny team to beat Cynthia with. I just need 2 more eggs to hatch. I need a shiny Mudkip, shiny Spiel. And then I gotta finish my Fire Red shiny only. After I'll probably do a playthrough of Legends Arceus. I just started playing. Yeah, Zach, did you get the Mega Greninja Stone like once you went up like one rank? Because I don't think they make you rank up too much. And I it's like if you rank up like 1 or 2 more times, they'll give you like pretty much every Mega Stone. Because at this point there's like 5 or 6. There's like all 3 starters. But there's probably more. There's like all 3 starters for the game. All 3. No, there's probably like 10 or 12 because they have like Bax Calibrite, Mega Stone. They have all 3 of the starters for the game. All 3 of the Kalos starters. Like the Froakie or the Greninjite the Delphoxite and the Chestnutite. And then they have the Hoenn starter ones too. I don't know if you need the DLC for those though. For Swampert, Blazikenite, and Skeptolite. Alright, we got 12 more Heracross. Hopefully we can freaking get it live on stream. If not, we're about to go into the Mudkips. But yeah, just for reference, I've done like 5 of the 1 in 692 egg hunts. The first one was Ammonite. I got it in exactly 200 eggs. Second one was Horsey. That was 1,151. So that was the longest one I've done. Hopefully this one doesn't take that long, even though we're close. Third hunt was for Shiny Pinsir. And that one was crazy because it was 696 eggs, which is like literally 4 over odds. So it was like basically exactly odds. And then Spiritomb was like 800. And I already passed that. I did one that wasn't for this team though. It was actually for somebody else. And that was my fastest egg hunt ever. It was 47 eggs. So the one time I hunted a shiny I don't get to keep, I like insanely fast, which is funny. And then right now I'm at 935 on Mudkip, which is kind of annoying, but at least I've gotten really, like, I have multiple 6 IV Mudkips now. And by the time we do get the shiny, there's a good chance, like, it has really good. It's guaranteed to be adamant too, so I'll definitely be able to use this shiny Swampert in ranked, or I mean in champions. Once I'm done doing everything I want to do with him in Brilliant Diamond. Honestly though, I might just keep it in Brilliant Diamond and then use him in the Battle Tower. Alright, come on, Heracross. We only have so much time to hunt you. It's like a blessing to even be able to hunt for shiny Heracross on a honey tree. It's pretty much like a shiny hunt in itself just to get this spawn. It's insane. It's like probably harder than a freaking shiny hunt to get a shiny Munchlax. When you just take into account like how much time it takes. Because there's nothing you can do. You have to wait 6 real world hours at least after you slather the honey. And half the time, or like a third of the time, nothing even shows up. So you slather like 20 trees, you get like 12 to have Pokemon. And then on each of those 12, it's like a 1% chance to get a Heracross. And you only get that like twice a day if you're literally like on the honey trees. Yeah, I can't imagine when people got the honey, the shinies from the honey trees back before Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, when like that was the only way you could get those Pokemon. I think I've seen though on like videos where there were methods where you could manipulate the day and time settings a lot easier. And then you could just hunt it like forever. So, actually might have been slightly easier in those games. But hold up, alright, we're at 645. I gotta use the bathroom, I'll be right back. You'll probably get it in like a couple more ranks if I had to guess. 5 more checks, then we're going into Mudkip. Come on, Heracross. I feel like it's got to be a sign that we are able to get the Heracross to spawn. Like maybe, you know, maybe we get blessed. Alright, now I'm going to try to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Not even going to look. Bro, could you imagine if I just did a walk-off check and I come back and it was a shiny the whole time? Oh my gosh, I would have lost my mind. Alright, we have 3 more Heracross and then it's time to start hatching Mudkips. And we're so overdue that I actually feel like we might get the Mudkip on stream tonight. It's my favorite Pokemon. So this is like a special shiny hunt. This is, if not my number 1, at least top 3 or tied for number 1. It's probably number 1. It was my first ever favorite. Yeah, Mudkip is my freaking goat. Let me turn the volume up. Wait, why does he? What he has a? Sorry, why you said? Why does this kid have a Mega Ray? What is that? In ranked? You're in ranked battles right now? Alright, this is 649 Heracross. And this next one will be the last check. Maybe of the stream, but at least for the beginning. I'm going to go ahead, check this final Heracross. Once, if it is not shiny, we're going to get into the shiny Mudkip hunt. Like the thumbnail and the title say. So I planned on just doing that the whole stream, and then I got lucky. So fingers crossed, one more check. Please be shiny. Nope. Alright, well I'm going to reset so I can leave the Heracross there. I probably have like 20 more hours, and then it's gone for good. But yeah, let's start hatching some freaking Mudkips. I'm gonna pause Heracross. It's at 650. Odds on that one are 1 in 4,096. I'm gonna resume with Mudkip at 935. Odds for the Mudkip are 1 in 692. So we're definitely over, almost double odds. You had a Mega Ray. Oh, Rayquaza. Yeah, literally everyone will be using Rayquaza. It's like, and then the higher rank you go, the more you'll see it. So, yeah, the more you rank up, the worse it gets. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Yeah, these are all the honey trees I have slathered. This is the only one ready right now because I'm saving it. Alright. Time to hatch some freaking eggs, baby. Alright, so in case I do want to Masuda hunt it though, I have a Heracross and a Premier Ball with Jolly Nature, so I can't do that. But yeah, we have all of these freaking eggs to hatch. It's actually a bit crazy. Alright. Oh yeah, if you guys ever do want to hatch eggs in Brilliant Diamond, I recommend getting a Pokemon with Flame Body, which I want to say the only ones you can really get is like Slugma and its evolution. Or you can put an ability patch on Heatran like I did, because I just wanted to have a Pokemon that could like knock out mostly anything in the game, so that I can just run around with the Pokemon that I don't have to worry about getting knocked out when I'm hatching my eggs. If I want to go run and do stuff with my eggs in my party. But yeah, Flame Body, if you have a Pokemon with Flame Body, it will make your eggs hatch literally twice as fast. So however many steps it takes to hatch an egg, which if you put 5 eggs in your party at the same time, they all hatch at the exact same time, it will take half the amount of time if you have a Pokemon with Flame Body. So I had to move like 2 of those back into the box, so 2 of them are gonna hatch after the other 3. But after this batch, I have 14 batches of 5 loaded up. I'm just gonna move all of them in my party at the same time. All 5 are gonna hatch at the same time, so we're gonna have 14 batches of 5. And hopefully one of them has a shiny. And honestly, we have so many loaded up. There is a tiny chance we could get like 2. I've heard of people doing that, where they get multiple shinies. And yeah, I should be able to trade with you. If I get the shiny Mudkip on stream, I'll go ahead and just trade with you right after that. I would be so happy. If not, I can do it after stream, or like right before I end it. I think this time it's just going to be 3 then 2 since I was running around doing stuff. But yeah, after this batch it's going to be just all 5 hatching at once. But yeah, I've seen a lot of non-shiny. Yeah, we still need these other 2 to hatch. I'm gonna try to hatch these 2 real quick so I can get into the nice groove of hatching all these batches. This is the most I think I've ever prepared at once. And if I ever did this many, I think the last time I did it was actually when I got the shiny Horsey. And then I had so many more eggs to still hatch after I got the shiny. I was like, bro. Alright, come on, Mudkip. Coming up on Mudkip number 940. This is going to be 940 Mudkip without a single shiny. I gotta be honest though, of all the methods I've ever done for shiny hunting, I've never seen a shiny like pop up with more aura than they do when they come out of the egg. Like watching a shiny hatch from an egg is to me the coolest way you can ever see a shiny. Like it's just so peak. But yeah, these are the stats we are going to be getting. Amazing, great, great, amazing, amazing. So it's like, this one is 5 IVs, another 5 IVs, so I think I've had 4 total 6 IV Mudkips. So there's like a 1 in like 100 something chance that we get a 6 IV. Because I'm breeding a 6 IV Mudkip with a 4 IV foreign ditto from Spain. But yeah. Every time the eggs hatch at around like 2,500 steps, so I just reset the step counter. I go up, down, this loop. If you just take this straight line, this is my favorite way to hatch eggs. Because technically it's a little bit faster if you go in circles, but I don't want to sit there going in circles for like 4 minutes every time I need to hatch eggs. So usually I'm doing something else while once I get my eggs ready and I start doing this. And then I'm literally just going up and down, like while I watch TV or listen to something. Yeah, and I feel that. I feel you on the not trusting randoms too, Zach. I don't really care as much, but with the shinies, like, yeah, that's a little sketch. Almost at another batch. Yeah, technically if you do this, it's like actually a little bit faster, but you can't really sit there and keep that speed up for that long. Sometimes I'll do it like right at the end, just to pump it out a bit faster. Alright, and another 5 checks coming up. Come on, Mudkip. This is going to put us from 940 to 945. So we're going to see the next 5 eggs right here. And we only need 1 to be shiny. I just need 1 of these Mudkips to come out as a shiny. Eventually that shiny roll has to hit with the Masuda method. Like, come on. And it may sound easier because the odds are so much lower, but the amount of time it takes to hatch this many eggs, it's a lot. So I already have the IVs as good as we can get it. We have a 6 IV Mudkip breeding with a 4 IV Ditto from Spain. So at this point, we just need a shiny. And cross fingers that the shiny has good stats. Alright, come on, Mudkip. We have 1 more, or is that it? Alright, we got 1 more. Come on. Come on, Mudkip. You're my favorite Pokemon ever. Like, show some love. Alright. Looks like we're going up to 950. That was the last one, yeah. And rinse, wash, repeat. Or wash, rinse, repeat. Actually what I think it is. Okay. Well, none of those had amazing stats, so actually we will take not getting a shiny out of that batch. And we still got all these eggs, so hopefully the shiny's in there somewhere. Batch coming right up. One thing I don't like about this hunt, if you're doing it like not in the background, but just as the main thing, is the music just switches 3 times, and like right when any of the songs start to like halfway get good, it just cuts into the next song for like 3 seconds. I wish I could just listen to this music the whole time, but it gets cut off so rudely. There's no way. First. Dang, you just went ahead and risked it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Did you use that trade code from like the Austin John Plays thing that I sent into the Discord? Because that's what I used to get my trade evolution points, but I just did that with regular Pokemon. But yeah, in general, the community is just pretty trustworthy. Like most people, it's like rare that people will like steal Pokemon in trades and like do shady stuff. But it definitely does happen. Like that definitely is a risk, especially if it's shiny. Like. Well, I'm guessing that they just traded you like their regular Machoke and then theirs evolved. Cause yeah, dude, that would be a really messed up thing to do. Just be like, hey, you get to keep my Machamp. I'm gonna take yours away. Yeah, Mudkip is literally my favorite Pokemon ever. I only need 2 more purple shinies for my all-purple team, so. And I've already gotten the hard part out of the way, Amanda. I am at. This is about to put us at 950 eggs, this batch of 5. So I've already had like multiple 6 IV Mudkips hatch. I think I've gotten like 4. So I am now breeding a 6 perfect IV Mudkip with the 4 perfect IV Ditto from Spain. So the IVs are going to be pretty good. Like the IVs, the stats on it are going to be as good as we can get it. It's guaranteed to be adamant. At this point, I just need to get the shiny. We're going to go over 1,000 if we can't get it on stream tonight. Yep. Yeah, I have a foreign. I was able to get a Ditto from Spain with 4 IVs because I traded some person on Reddit like a code for shiny Miraidon or Koraidon because they couldn't get the codes in their country, and I got like 4 total shiny codes. So I was able to get Koraidon and Miraidon for myself, and then I gave one away to someone who used to give me shinies, and then I traded the other one for a Galarian Zapdos shiny, and then the Ditto from Spain. So, but yeah, I've gotten like 5 Masuda shinies in this game. I'll show you the 4 real quick that are the others of the team. The Horsey I got though was insane. It was the longest hunt, but the stats are like literally perfect. Yo, that's another 6 IV one. If only that could have been shiny. But yeah, there's a small chance that when we do get the shiny, it has 6 perfect IVs, which would... It's like less than 1 in 100 to get a 6 IV one. I've gotten like 5 total. Dang, hold up. But yeah, these are the other 4. This was the first one. Timid. I think I've already maxed out his stats too. Yeah, he's level 8. He already has max special attack speed, Swift Swim. This one is crazy. Modest. Horsey. And then I got a shiny Pinsir for the 3rd one. And I got a shiny Spiritomb. And yeah, all of these were eggs. So I already have 4 of my 6. The Ammonite is like might be my favorite one. Once I get the Mudkip, I'm gonna love that for sure. But oh yeah, but real quick, these are the IVs on them. Like really good. He has fantastic speed, which is like 30 out of 31. But it's basically the same as best. Best special attack, best HP. This is the luckiest one by far though. I got all 5 perfect IVs except attack, and it's a modest nature. This one took me like 1,151 though. This hunt was the longest one I did. This one has 5 perfect IVs except all perfect but speed, which is still really good. Adamant. And then this one has like 1, 2, it has 3 perfect IVs and a fantastic speed, so same as the Ammonite. Yeah, 3 out of 4 of them have amazing stats, and honestly, the Spiritomb stats are pretty dang good too, so. Especially for shinies, you can't ask for it better than that. We have 30 more eggs to check, or no, we have 60 more eggs to check, so we might as well just get into it. It's a pain to load up all those eggs, but it's honestly kind of nice once you get that many eggs ready, because you can just boom, multi-select, grab all 5, just like that. Yo, what are you hunting? Shiny Alpha Onyx in hyperspace? I would not suggest hunting that one out of zone 14. You might be hunting that for the rest of your life if you try to get it out of zone 14. You can get one in hyperspace though. I was able to get one, luckily. The shiny Alpha Onyx I got though took me like 3 or 4 hours in hyperspace. Because I was using like alpha power, so the one bad thing about using like alpha power is that if you have Pokemon that spawn in like at the entrance to your hyperspace, you can't fly spam. Because every time you fly spam, there's going to be Pokemon that are alpha just already like being aggressive towards you. Wait, what? Who is Nessa? Is Nessa a character in the game? Wait, I'm confused. Are these characters in the game, Nessa and Ninvindor? Oh, dang, gotcha. Yeah, I think you can get like good IVs too. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can use those in ranked battles online or not. If you can use those in ranked though, that's interesting. Cause yeah, I know that you can just like generate like any shiny you want with whatever IVs. I just don't think that if you do it that way, you can use them competitively. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think the game can tell if you try to put them in Pokemon Home or use them in competitive. But you should be able to use them in your game like as much as you want. Do you have to pay for that though, or are you just getting those for free? Here are the next 5 Mudkip. This is going to put us to 955. We're at 950 right now. So yeah, all of the eggs I have that are ready once I hatch them all will be at 1010 if we haven't gotten a shiny Mudkip by then. Yeah, no, I've seen people on Reddit where like they get a Pokemon that's shiny in a random trade, and then the name of the Pokemon is like a website, and they're like, oh my god, what happened? And then everyone's like, yeah, that's an ad. I think you can get them for free too, though. I've never gotten one like that, but. Dude, if we get a shiny 6 IV Mudkip, I will lose my mind. If we literally happen to get a shiny Mudkip that also happens to be 6 IV, that would be insane. I mean, the odds are just so low. I would really like also, though, to get a shiny Mudkip that's just all 5 perfect IVs except special attack, since it's adamant. Like the opposite of the horsey we got. Almost there to another batch. Another batch of 5 is almost ready. Could this be the batch? Could this be the batch that sets us free? Come on, Mudkip. And that is not the batch. That one's not going to be it. Definitely not that one, so. Okay. I have to keep on going. That's what we want. If we can't get a 6 IV, that is perfect. If you can get one that's every IV perfect except special attack. If we could get a 6 IV one, that would be great too. In case I ever want to like run it as a mixed or run it as special, put a mint on it, have a shiny 6 IV Swampert, but Adamant is just the best nature. Swampert. Alright, another batch, let's go. And we got another batch. Another batch hatching is going to put us to 965. These 5 will put us to 965 Mudkip. Can we get it in triple digits, or are we going to need to go over 1,000? Looks like we might need to go over 1,000. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We gotta go over 1,000, we will. This one is either 964 or 965. I don't know if we get another one on this batch. I think we might have one more. Alright, one more, come on. This is 965. Come on, Mudkip. Please be a shiny. Another one. Another one. I think that was the last of the batch. Oh no, we got one more. We got one more. Please be shiny. No. Oh man, I know it's coming. It's gotta be soon. Alright. Alright, and another batch in the hatch. Let's go. And up and down until we get another hatch loaded. Come on, Mudkip. Alright, looks like we got another batch in the hatch. Ready to hatch. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, this is going to get us to 970. These 5 Mudkip will put us at 970. Is one of them the Lucky Kipper? The Lucky Mudkip. Nothing on that one again. Still no shiny Mudkip. And yeah, that's 970. It happens. batch of 5. This batch of 5 is going to put the total count to 975. Is one of them shiny? What would be crazy is if we got 2 shinies in one batch. I feel like this had to have happened to somebody at some point. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, if I get this shiny, I'm gonna go freaking insane. Like, I don't know if there's any more relief I've ever had from a shiny hunt being over than the Masuda hunts. Because they just take forever, man. We're about to hit 1,000 eggs. 1,000 eggs is a lot different from 1,000 encounters. It's a big, big difference. Oh, man. Come on, Mudkip. Come on, baby. No. Still nothing. Did we get one more out of this batch, please? No, that was it? Alright. Release them all. Bro, I'm like releasing a freaking army of like 4 and 5 IV Mudkips into the wild. The Sinnoh region in my game is just gonna like one day be full of insanely beastly swampers. The Sinnoh region in my game will one day be overrun by 5 IV swampers. Kind of crazy. Alright, we have 35 more eggs already prepared. Probably gonna end the stream after these 35 eggs. Just gonna do a nice quick stream, like nice little 2-3 hours, nothing crazy. Like we were doing for the ZA shiny decks. So hopefully we get it in these next 35. We probably won't, but here's to hoping. Check the honey trees again. Oh shoot, Eternal Forest honey trees actually ready for me. See if we didn't get anything out of this honey tree. Bro, if we get a Munchlax, I'm gonna be honest, if I just get a Munchlax to spawn on a honey tree, I might be more excited than getting a full-on shiny. Because it's damn near impossible. I have like 557 hours in this game. I'm pretty sure I've never gotten a Munchlax to spawn on a tree. Apom is like nothing too special. Alright. Alright. This be the batch. I want to say this one is going to take us from 975 to 980 Mudkip, so we're coming up on quadruple digits. But for Masuda, yikes. I've only had one of my 5 Masuda hunts in this game go to over 1,000. My horsey took like 1,151, so let's hope that doesn't happen this time. Alright, another batch of 5. This is going to put us at 980. Can we get our Mudkip? This freaking purple only thing has been in the work for months. I only need 2 more. Alright, I got a good feeling about this one. Nope. I was wrong. Alright, did we get one more or was that it? Please tell me one more. Nope. Alright. Well, yeah, that is now 980. Come on, my favorite Pokemon ever is it really gonna make me go over 1,000? We're at 980. This whole box is gonna put me at 1010, 1010. Mudkip is literally my favorite Pokemon ever. Like, please, Mudkip, don't make me go over 1,000. This is going to be the captain of the team, no doubt about it. Don't do this to me. Let's go. Is your Greninja fire? That's what's up. Yeah, dude, I freaking miss ranked. I might. The only bad thing about playing Brilliant Diamond instead of like Champions or Fire Red is I actually have to like take the cartridge out of my Switch to put in Brilliant Diamond. I have to take out ZA, and once I take the cartridge out, like I end up just staying on a game for like a minute. It's kind of, I don't know. I finally started playing in Champions though. I don't even have like builds yet for Champions. I just took like 6 Pokemon from ZA and put them in home. And I've been winning like probably like 75% of my battles. I gotta actually like make competitive builds though. Bro, that was 5? Dude, Mudkip wants to test our patience. That's for sure. Rank L, nice. Enjoy it while it lasts, buddy, because once you get up to rank A, it's just absolute cheese from everybody. Oh, sure, you can't use your Greninja this season, though, right? Because of it's flying types only. We got 5 more batches, and then I'm probably gonna do like maybe 50 more checks on Heracross and then call it a stream. But yeah, these next 25 Mudkips should take a minute, so we'll be streaming probably like at least another hour. What's your team in ranked right now? Since you can't use any flying or since you can only use flying types this season. Nice. Are you using a Charizard X? I feel like this season Charizard, and honestly pretty much every season, Charizard X, at least from what I've seen, is so much better in ranked. Like Charizard Y just gets one-shotted by any rock move. Or especially when they go up against me though, since I'm running... Since regularly my go-to team is Tyrantrum, Aurorus, and Aerodactyl. So like if you're running a Charizard Y against me, you're gonna be literally 4 times weak to every single Pokemon I have. You're either gonna catch a Stone Edge, a Meteor Beam, or a Head Smash. Charizard X, since there's just so many dragons, is actually pretty good. Honestly though, Charizard is not that good until like he megas though. It's a good counter though to Skarmories. It's definitely a good counter to Skarmories. Oh, you just pretty much spam Dragonite? Yeah, dude, Dragonite is really good, especially this season. Like mine this season knows Extreme Speed, Dragon Rush, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. And Ice Punch will one-shot Rayquazas, Salamances, and other Dragonites a lot of the time. And then if it doesn't, Extreme Speed can like be the tiebreaker if you're both about to get knocked out. How did you get most of your money? Just prizes from ranked, or like did you do other stuff? Because honestly, if you do like 1 or 2 nights where you win like 20 battles, you'll get like 300,000 to 500,000 Pokédollars. If you just if you do the night battle zones, and you just like go through one battle zone, fly spam to a Pokemon Center, fly to the next battle zone. Like, if you can get 20 wins in one night, and you do that twice, you can get like $400,000. It's crazy. Yeah, and then ranked, especially when you win, and especially once you get to rank A. Like, if you win in ranked A, they give you like 3 nuggets every time. Sometimes they give you 3 nuggets and a big nugget. And then they'll give you bottle caps or like good Pokeballs. So the prizes in ranked are really good. That's how I have like 300 bottle caps. It's just because I used to do so much ranked. And you get a lot of rare candies. Like, I have like 300 something rare candies right now, but I probably use like 5 to like 100 to 1,000 because I've gotten like 20 or like 40 Pokemon to level 100 just from all the candies I got from ranked. And then I used up a bunch of those, and then I got a lot when I grinded Hyperspace, like just EXP candies. Alright, last chance for a Mudkip. This is going to put us at 990 Mudkips. 990. Oh man. And here goes another batch. Can one of these batches freaking be the one? Yeah, dude, ranked is just good because it makes you better at battling and you get good prizes and it's also fun when you can win. Alright, I can't tell this. We'd have to see when we go back to the box, but this batch of 5 is going to either put us at 995 or it's going to put us at 1,000. It's one of the two. Fingers crossed. Can we get the shiny Mudkip in triple digits? Or will it be my second ever quadruple digit Masuda Method shiny? For my favorite Pokemon ever? Like, really? You're going to make me wait that long? It's kind of... I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's check the rest of these Mudkip. Let's go. Please, Mudkip, please. Yo, what's up, Spencer? Dude, we're either about to hit 995 or about to hit 1,000. The odds are 1 in 692, so we're over odds. My favorite Pokemon ever, though. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how your Pokédex is coming along. Bro, this hunt goes any longer, I might have to join you on that so I can get these odds down to 1 in 512. Dang, I think that's the last one. No, we got another one. Please, Mudkip. You are my favorite Pokemon ever. Bless us with your presence. Shiny Mudkip. Please. But yeah, bro, Spencer, you are making a lot of progress. I seriously might have to do that because I do have another Masuda hunt. Alright, now that's 995. But yeah, look at the stats on these things. Like, they're pretty good, and then some of them are 5 IVs. Like, if we get, this is the, well, best case scenario is to get a 6 IV one, but I've only gotten like 4 out of like 1,000, so it's not good odds. But I've gotten a lot of 5 IV ones, and if we get a 5 IV Mudkip with all perfect IVs but special attack and it's adamant, bro, that's like the, that's what we want. That's how I got my Horsey. I got a shiny Horsey after like 1,151 eggs in Brilliant Diamond. It was Modest Nature, and it had 5 perfect IVs, all perfect except attack. That was like the luckiest one, even though it took the longest. So if Horsey was an indicator of anything, the fact that Mudkip is now the 2nd longest hunt I've done Masuda Method, if it keeps the trend, it will have very good stats. So that's what my fingers are crossed for. Ooh, yeah, you gotta get digging then. If you need Ramenos Park still, you're gonna have to go underground and freaking slave away digging, dude. It took me so long to get the Latios and Latios gems. The swarms concerned the replays completely random what shows up. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to do that at some point. Because I do like Masuda hunting in this game, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to do it before my next hunt, which is gonna be a spiel. So I'm probably just gonna get this Mudkip however long it does take. Get the spiel however long that takes. And then I'm gonna raise up my team of my 6 purple shinies. But after that, I think I am gonna try and go for the charm over like the next few months in this game. Because I can just make this the game that I'm Masuda hunting. But yeah, we have 4 more Mudkips to hatch before we are officially in quadruple digit territory, which for hatching eggs is pretty brutal, not gonna lie. I have been here before, only once, but yeah. However, we're at 995 Mudkip. This batch we have is a batch of 5. If we get it in the first 4, then it is still a triple digit Mudkip. If we get it on the last one, or we don't get it in this batch, meaning we have to get it later, then it's going to be a quadruple digit Suda. And let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Alright, this is Mudkip 996. Can we get this bad boy in triple digits? Or is it going to take over 1,000? Right by the Spiritomb rocks. Maybe that gives us some extra luck since the shiny Spiritomb is one of the 6 members of the team. Come on. Alright, last chance for triple digits. This is Mudkip 999. And here comes Mudkip 1000. We are officially in the quadruple digits for this Mudkip. That is 1,000 Mudkip, still no shiny. That's oof. Alright. You didn't believe hard enough. Yeah. Well, we got 10 more. At least none of those stats were like perfect, so maybe the shiny we do get has better stats. We'll see. Alright, we got 2 more batches. Alright, and we are now into the 1000s. Last batch put us at 1000 even. These next 5 will put us at 1005. Can we get it down the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen? Did we get one more, or was that it? Last one of the batch. It's all up to you. Shine for us, Mudkip. Or not. I'm pretty positive we don't get another one. Yeah. Alright, we get 5 more checks and that will be it for the stream. Okay. Bro, if I just loaded up 90 eggs and we did it in the final batch, like, it couldn't get more perfect than that. And that's what we want. All 5 perfect IVs except special attack. Let's see if we got a 6 IV. No. If we get a 6 IV, then hell yeah. But the odds of getting a 6 IV and a shiny in one Pokemon is astronomically low. A 5 IV one, the odds of that are not that low though. The odds of the perfect 5 IVs, that's another story, but alright, let's go. We were able to get Horsey like that. Alright, last batch of the evening, everybody. And then I'm probably going to check like 50 more hair crosses, and after that I'm just going to call it a stream. Over 1,000, that's a lot of progress, and then I'll either get this one off stream, or I'll continue the stream and get it on stream, like maybe tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm going to stream next, we'll see what happens. Brilliant Diamond has been giving me some trouble though ever since I got my shiny side up for the Safari Week. I think I cashed in on my luck on that hunt. This is the last batch. I'm just going to do circles as fast as I can. Almost there. Last batch of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get the shiny? We're at 1005 Mudkip. These 5 will put us at 1010, and that's going to be it for the night. Come on, Mudkip. Do something crazy. Alright, 3 more Mudkip. To end the stream, can we get a shiny, man? Please. Listen, if we get the shiny, the stream definitely isn't ending, but... Alright, we got 2 more. Can we get it in the final 2 Mudkip? Are miracles possible? Alright, we have 1 final Mudkip of the night. When I say miracles possible, this would be a miracle. Will you get any more shards today? Yeah, you'll... To get one of the shards that you get Latios or Latios with, you might need a miracle for one of those, definitely. I forget how many you need, though. I think you need, like, multiple... Yeah, those are very difficult to get. But here we go. Last Mudkip of the night. And it's not shiny. Alright. And that's it for the night. On Mudkip. Wow. That sucks. We're at 1010. It's gotta be really close though. With my luck, I'll probably get it like right after I end the stream. Just went through 90 eggs, still nothing. Alright, I'm gonna do a hunt of Heracross for like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna end the stream on that, so hopefully we can end on something. Alright, we do have a Heracross stream for like the next however many hours. This game is now going to be a cycle of you digging in the underground while checking the mansion and TV. Yeah. It's just going to be RNG. It'll probably take you like, hopefully no more than a couple weeks. Trying to get a shiny, guaranteed Jolly Heracross. I'm just going to have my party led by a Natsu with Synchronize and a Jolly Nature. Nature Jolly, ability Synchronize. So the Heracross on this honey tree is guaranteed to be Jolly every time. So if we do get it shiny, it will be... But it's crazy. Whenever I've gotten a freaking Heracross, the tree always shakes like this. Alright. I'm going to do 50 checks for this Heracross, and I'm going to end the stream on that. If I get a shiny Honey Tree Heracross, though, I'm going to be freaking go insane. Hey, let's go. Was it a shard for, Did you just get a shard that's for, like, Latios or Latios? Because that's what's up, dude. Those are hard to freaking come by. Have you gotten a Spiritomb yet? Because that one took so freaking long. The stuff you had to do underground to get the Spiritomb, that took me like forever. And I was able, luckily I made sure that I used like a Synchronize and got the nature I wanted, because I'm gonna run a Brave Spiritomb. Yeah, I don't have it in my party with me. Yeah, this is my shiny Spiritomb. This one took me freaking 882 eggs. The shiny is peak though. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to do the honey trees every day, and whenever I get Heracross, try to do like 200 to 300 a day until I get it shiny. I'm at 653 total Heracross seen, but yeah, that's just 1 in 4,000 raw. Like, there's no way to boost the odds in the honey tree, even if you have a charm. Still 1 in 40.96. I mean, the chance of getting it is just so low because you can only do so many resets in a day. And to even be able to do resets on it is just incredibly difficult. And the reset, like, it could be better. It definitely could be worse. It's like a 35-second soft reset. Yeah, bro. Spiritomb, though. Did that take you forever just to find, like, all those names? That was, like, one of the hard... That like, was one of the things that took me the longest. Nice. What do you need for Latios and Latios? Because I forget, but I want to say that's like one of the hardest things to get underground. Well, dude, yeah, the name thing was insane because you would just have to like go to like you would have to Google like what names were in what spots, and you would have to go to like so many different spots. Like, dude, the names were freaking insane. Yeah, I had to power through is the right phrase. In Celestic Town, there's one name that always spawns there. Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember like what method ended up doing it for me. I had to like mix up a bunch of different things. Those names took so long though. Yeah, they definitely like made you work for that 150 in this game for your Pokédex. Oh, this reset is kind of annoying. Yeah, Spiritomb is one of the best ghost types ever. Like, it's a great mon. Anything that Cynthia runs on her team is a good Pokemon. Cynthia's team is so freaking good. Alright, we're coming up on 666 Heracross. I kind of hope this one isn't shiny. It'll be like a freaking demon spawn Heracross if it is. What are the other ghost types? And the Sinnoh-Dex. I'm trying to think. There's like Ghastly, Gengar, Haunter. That's 3. Alright, we're at 667. So we're clear of the Devil Heracross. Alright, 668. I might do a freaking drift blim hunt tomorrow. I forgot tomorrow's the only day. Or I might start that tomorrow. I'm gonna like, yeah. Because BDSP is weird. Like a lot of the cool Pokemon, you like, they gatekeep behind the honey trees. I forgot about drift blim. Dude, Drifloon is a freaking sick Pokemon. And then, yeah, Miss Magius. I've never ran one, but that's also like a really, really interesting one. Gen 4 had some cool Pokemon. Alright, we're at 671. Heracross on the honey tree. Dude, I want this Heracross so bad. Protect Shadow Punch. Bro, how did I take out her Miletich? Yeah, dude, her Miletich is freaking crazy too. Yeah, I had Torterra, but I don't think my Torterra took it out because it had Ice Beam. I want to say it was like a different Pokemon. Alright, 675. I'm going to end it at 700. Dusclops. Yeah, Dusclops is a beast too. I also, in Gen 3, I really like Sableye. Dark and Ghost is just a very good type. Spirit Tomb, Sableye. I don't know how many other Dark Ghost types there are, but that's one of the more difficult types to deal with. Especially if you're like younger and you don't know what the type is, because like you're going to assume it's Ghost. But then you'll use like moves that don't affect it because it's dark. It's just crazy. Hey, isn't Ghost Dark type's only weakness Ghost because Psychic doesn't affect Dark? Or something like that. You almost lost in your attempt through because Frostlass hit Garchomp with Blizzard and he survived because of his berry killed your Frostlass and you tried to finish it with Dazzling Gleam Gengar. The love endure is crazy. Yeah, I kind of don't like that they put that in this game. But that's why, that's kind of fire though. Like that it saved you at the end. I think I had a plan, like a backup plan to I think I had a backup plan for her Garchomp to use like a Focus Sash Gengar with Destiny Bond. So if it came down to it, I think I could have had a guaranteed like win against her, as long as my Gengar was survived. I used a Gengar in my rematch though. Gengar wasn't on my original team. But I used, I had, one of my friends gave me a freaking Glaceon that had like 5 perfect IVs, Modest, Hyper Train and all that. And I used Blizzard. Dude, yeah, I guess my Glaceon special attack was so high that even with the berry that Garchomp has that makes ice moves weaker, it still one-shotted it. But what's crazy is I freaking risked it and went for Blizzard. Yo, what's going on, Tom? Tom is doing the shiny living decks. Good luck on that. One day, one shiny at a time. Just keep cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not confident any of my stuff can outspeed her Garchomp. But dude, no, I got lucky because it was my Glaceon versus her Garchomp. She used Swords Dance. So yeah, I send out my Glaceon against Cynthia's Garchomp. My Glaceon uses Blizzard, and her Garchomp used Swords Dance. If that Blizzard would have missed, like it was GG's. Because it had a speed advantage on my Glaceon, like the Swords Dance was before my Blizzard. I'm just lucky that the Blizzard didn't miss, and it one-shotted. Even with the freaking berry. I would have been screwed if the Blizzard had just missed. Because her Garchomp would have literally been doubled attack. Like it would have just one-shotted my entire team. Easy. No challenge at all. Just got Delibard? Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, man, I missed the ZA shiny odds. I haven't seen a freaking shiny pop up in so long. Did you get Delibird in Hyperspace, or were you doing like bench resets in Wild Zone 12? Because I didn't even used to like doing bench resets, but Zone 12 is kind of like an exception for me. Because if you just do bench resets in if you do bench resets like in the middle of Zone 12, it spawns so many Pokemon, it's crazy. Like if you have the Shiny Charm and you just bench for like 30 minutes, you'll get like you'll get so many shinies. It's not even funny. That has to be like the most spawns that any bench in the game gives you. Is just middle of Wild Zone 12. Yeah, I got a lot doing that. I got a shiny Alpha Go-Go benching in Wild Zone 12. I got like both my snow runs. I got a couple Shalfa Obama snows. I got a shiny Alpha Machop too. Come on, Heracross. Alright, 15 more checks on the Honey Tree Heracross. Please be shiny. Rank F, let's go Z-Caps. Like I said though, enjoy it while it lasts, because once you get to rank A, it's a freaking, like, it's just not as fun. Like everyone uses the most ridiculous teams. Everyone is just spamming like OP teams for rewards. So definitely enjoy the journey up to rank A, because once you're there, it's not like it isn't fun, but it kind of becomes ridiculous. Yeah, Gengar was like half the fight against Cynthia. He beat Spiritomb, Toxicked the Miletich while Dusclops stalled and dealt the finishing blow on Garchomp. Yeah, dude, Gengar is a freaking beast. I can trade you the Shalfa Drampa a little later. I have to take my game out to even put ZA back in, so. It really took every ghost on the team pulling their weight to pull off this win. Oh dang, you did ghost only? I beat Cynthia with like an all rock team. I had an all fossil team. That was like for my third rematch. I did that. I just had like a regular team my first 2 times I played her, but yeah, for like the third rematch where her Garchomp is level 90. I used an all fossil team. That was actually pretty hard to do, because rock is weak to like 5. Like, it's weak to like 7 different types, And it's wild too because I beat all of the gym leader rematches with that team, and the gym leader rematches are actually pretty tough. And Rock is weak to like, I think it's like 6 out of the 8 gyms in Sinnoh. It's weak to fighting, steel, ground, water. Like, I'm trying to think what else Rock is weak to. Fighting, steel, ground, water. $692. Dang, all ghosts would be fun. I'm gonna do one more check for hair cross. And it's gonna be the last check of the night. Hair cross, please. From the Lucky Ducky, bring us the shiny hair cross from the honey tree. Nope. Alright, that's 700 on hair cross. I'm gonna pause that hunt for now. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, well that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna continue to do a little bit of hunting off stream, but I'm about to go to bed in a little bit. Zach, if you're still online, just message me in the Discord and I can get the trade for you probably tonight. I just got to take this game out, so. If not tonight, definitely I can do it tomorrow. But yeah, I only get freaking like a limited time to hunt this hair cross, and then once hair cross leaves that tree, it might take forever to be able to get another one on the tree, so. Here, let's just do the trade real quick while I'm on. The 5 like goal, yeah, we did hit it. Thank you guys for that. And we went over 1,000 on Mudkip, so it's only a matter of time. The Mudkip, I feel like I'm gonna freaking get it like off stream, which is kind of annoying because I would much rather get it live. But at this point, whatever it takes to get that shiny. If I do get the shiny Mudkip, I'll probably just go live with it live on the screen though. So. Oh. I forgot I'm still trying to get this dang gimme goal. That's what we want. Not an alpha, but I just want a freaking shiny hair cross from the honey tree. Alright, are you online to trade right now? Is that a shelf of what? Is your name Shiny? What the heck? Am I trading with you or somebody else? Your name is Shiny? Yo, let me know in the chat if that's you before I trade with you. Okay, I don't want, you don't gotta give me a shiny, just give me some random Pokemon. Oh shoot, do you want to name it? Dude, I have like boxes full of Leleos. I don't really have space for it. Do you want to name it? Or do you just want me to keep it as Z Caps? Well, you can't rename it once I trade it to you, so just tell me what you want me to name it, because you're not going to be able to name it once I give it to you. Cheeto dust, bet. Alright, I'm ready now. And then I am actually about to end the stream after this, so. Kind of does look like Cheeto dust. It's actually a little funny. Alright, I'm about to end the stream on that. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out. We hit the like goal. Hopefully, either tonight off stream or tomorrow, I can finally get the shiny Mudkip. or the shiny Heracross. I'm about to be shiny hunting in Brilliant Diamond for a little bit till I get one, so maybe we get it live on stream. I'm going to send in the Discord when I go live tomorrow. If you're not in the Discord, the link to join is in the YouTube description. And if you don't have Discord, just subscribe to the YouTube page. You'll get a notification for when I go live. I should post it like a few hours ahead at least, so you guys get a heads up. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. And yeah, dude, no worries. I have another shiny Alpha Drampa, so I don't need it, and I got plenty of gold bottle caps, so I'm happy to hook you up with that. But yeah, that's going to be it. We will be back either tomorrow night or the next night for sure. So good luck on all your shiny hunts. And peace out, everybody. Have a great night.